What is up, my all or nothing people? How y'all doing tonight, man? Keep me updated on how you guys are doing. I'm a little under the weather here, but this stuff doesn't stop whether you're sick or not. Still got to get this information out to you, and we still got to keep grinding together no matter what. But yeah, like I said, before I go into this game, this 9 game slate, do me a favor if you're new to this. Please subscribe so you can keep rocking with us throughout the rest of the second half of the season. As you know, we're gonna ramp things up here, man, and we're going to focus a lot more on some great plays. Today a lot of our plays definitely hit, so it was awesome, and a lot of good calls by some of the community too. So do me that favor, man. Subscribe so you can rock with us, and if you are already subscribed, hit that like button and definitely drop a comment, man, to keep rocking with us and keeping updated with everybody. But let's get into it, man. I'm going to give you guys my top 3 plays and my all or nothing play, obviously. So my first point guard here, I love Russell Westbrook against Utah. Price tag's only 11.8 for a guy that can get you 50, 60, and we've seen him his ceilings 80. And this is a perfect matchup at home. Like I said, man, Utah is a tough place to play at, but them being on the road, they're a little more vulnerable, obviously. And OKC's just in a rhythm right now, and I really love, you know, Westbrook. Like he's got to do everything for this team, man. And Schroeder might be out tomorrow, but I think he's gonna play. But either way, it's not gonna affect him. It's just a solid player to build around. Really do like him here. My next point guard play here, guys, is I really love Chris Dunn here for the Bulls. He's going to get run tomorrow. He's going to start. He should be back in time. And if he does, man, going against a weak Orlando point guard position spot, this guy should definitely have his way. He's been balling all season long. Price tag 6'9", so it's getting up there. But he's definitely a great play here. I mean, but you could even go to a guy like Teague as well, 7'1" if you have the extra money. He's in a smash spot going against New York, so I really do like him too. Another guy that I really like here, my third favorite point guard, is going to be Reggie Jackson going against Atlanta. Yeah, Trae Young is in an awesome spot as well, but he's kind of expensive, man. And for 5'7", you can get a guy like Reggie Jackson because we know he's going to get the over 30 minutes a game. And on top of that, man, Atlanta's just terrible defensively. So I really do like Jackson in this spot. My all or nothing play here is going to be Derrick Rose going back to the Garden. He played with New York for a little bit. He had some flashes, but they kind of did him in. So he's going to want to go back into the Garden and play well at 5,600. I really love this price tag on Rose. One of my favorite point guard plays for sure on the slate. Let's jump over to shooting guards. So my first top favorite shooting guard here, guys, is going to be Bradley Beal going against Charlotte. I really love this matchup, man, with him. He's gonna continue to have to do a lot for Washington. Coming off the All-Star game, he's gonna be in a little rhythm here. And this is a tough game. It's gonna be tough for Washington. Every game they play is tough. It's gonna be competitive. So that's more minutes for him and more shot attempts. So I'm not worried about any blowouts here. Really love Beal in this spot. My second favorite shooting guard play here is Zach LaVine going against Orlando. This is honestly one of my favorite games of the night too. I think it's going to be super competitive. Even though Orlando plays very, very well at home, I can easily see them playing down to the Bulls. And the Bulls are just young and athletic, man. And they're going to compete with anybody, especially with Otto Porter now. They're just trying to, make a run at people, at least make some noise in the league. But they're in a great spot against this Orlando team. Should be a very fast-paced game, perfect for Zach. So I love him in this spot. My third favorite shooting guard here is going to be Evan Fournier, though, on the flip side for Orlando, going back at Chicago. So we know Chicago's just terrible defensively. Every game they're in, if they're scoring, it's going to be a very high-scoring game, or they're going to get blown out. But this is the type of matchup, there's going to be a lot of threes in this one. And Fournier, obviously he's a proven shooter, so I could really see him having a big game here. And if he's knocking down some threes, man, this guy can get to the rim as well. And the Bulls chase him off the three-point line. So I really do love Fournier as well here. Um, my all or nothing play here, guys. I'm going to have to get you guys a nice one here because this is a guy that I've been really paying attention to the last couple of days, or weeks, I should say. It's Kent Bazemore for Atlanta here. He's at home, 4,700. We know his upside is 50. I mean, we've seen it earlier in the season. We've seen it last year. This guy's got crazy upside. He does a little bit of everything. And at a 4.7 price tag going against a Detroit team that's not too good, especially at that position, man, I could just see Bazemore really playing well here. And he just got 26 minutes last game, so that should be hopefully a sign that they're looking to get him more run. Now, I really love him in this spot. Let's jump over to small forwards here, guys. I love Paul George. Great play here. I would not be surprised at playing him and Westbrook together, figuring out how to build around them. I think it's just a solid play. Another small forward I really like here is Kawhi going against his former team. Now, last time he played him, he played terrible in San Antonio, so he should be more comfortable here in Toronto, and he's going to want to come out and have a better game. So I do love that price tag. You know, you can punt down from George and grab him. I fully expect Kawhi to have a big night tomorrow. I really do like him in this spot. Another small forward I really like here is Otto Porter Jr. for Chicago going against Orlando. Just a solid play for this guy. He put up 50 fantasy points and his price tag didn't even move. He's getting a lot of usage with the Bulls. I even went to a Bulls game and watched him play when he put up that 52 against Memphis. Man, he gets a lot of usage. So I'm starting to really like how the Bulls are using Porter. And I'm definitely going to have some exposure to him for sure tomorrow. My all or nothing play here, though, guys, is going to be Jabari Parker going against Charlotte. 5,600. The price tag is climbing up on this guy. It's funny because when he was 3,900, everybody played him. He was 80% owned and he played terrible, but it was like a free spot because either way, it was a drop on FanDuel. But if you played him on DraftKings, I'm sure that hurt you. But now he's getting more consistent run here. He's going to be, him and Portis, man, Washington really likes these guys. So I fully expect Parker to play well tomorrow against a weak Charlotte bench, especially coming in against the second unit. Absolutely love this spot for Parker. 5'6", I'm all over that. So let's jump over to power forwards, guys. I'm not interested in Anthony Davis at all. They said his minutes are going to be reduced, so I'm just going to skip him. You can take a risk on him if you want. That's why the tag is down, but I'm right there. I love Blake Griffin here going against Atlanta. Atlanta's just terrible in the front court, rebounding as well. Blake should definitely have his way, whatever he wants to do tomorrow. And at 9.2 price tag, I'd rather just pay that instead of trying to even get Anthony Davis. That's a terrible play. I love Blake in this spot, man. I think this is one of my favorite power forwards besides Markham underneath them, because even Markham's just in a fantastic spot against Orlando. Probably be matched up with Gordon a little bit, and then he'll even slide over to the center. Even though Vujicic is kind of versatile, Markham is just solid, man. He can really take anybody off the dribble at his length, finish around the rim, knock down threes. He's been getting a ton of rebounds lately. I've been watching, like I said, I've been watching this guy play a lot. These are my Bulls, man. And Markham and, Porter right now are really good spots to play. So I really do like Laurie here in this one. My third power forward here, guys, is going to flip on the other side. Is going to be Aaron Gordon for Orlando, going against Chicago. Last time he played the Bulls, he put up over 40 fantasy points. 7.4 price tag. Beautiful spot for a guy at home that has that upside. I really do like him here. If you want to save some money on not playing Blake, you can go Gordon and Lowry together. That's a good spot as well. So I really do like him here. My all or nothing play here, guys. I'm going to have to go down a little bit here, just to give you guys a good value play, because I do like some of these other power forwards. Millsap's in an awesome spot, and so is Portis as well. But if we want to look for some value here, a guy that I really like is Grant for OKC. 5,700. He's been balling for these guys lately, and he's been getting over the 35-minute mark pretty much every game. Just coming back from an injury here, but it shouldn't affect him at all. Really do like him in this spot. Another solid play here. If Markieff Morris plays for OKC, I really do like him at 4,500. He's going to give OKC exactly what they need. Another stretch big that can knock down shots, get his own shot. And these Morris brothers are both good. And I really like this one as well. 4,500, man, that's going to be a solid play. Even if he doesn't play this game, he's going to be definitely a player to look into for the future. So I definitely like him as well. Let's jump over to center spot, guys. So my favorite center here, obviously Jokic is a fantastic play at 11,000 going against a weak Dallas team up front. Really do like Jokic here, but if I'm going to save a little bit of money, actually no money at all, it's a toss-up between him and Drummond, because Drummond's in a fantastic spot as well. I mean, these top four centers are all great picks. Vujicic against the Bulls, Towns going into the Garden, Drummond, Jokic, so they're all toss-ups. But if we're going to look for some value here, let's go down a little bit. Obviously, Steven Adams is a good play. I know going against Gobert, he's tall, he's long, but Adams is like I said, man, he's a bone bruiser guy. He's the type of guy that he's gonna work hard. He's gonna get loose balls, and for OKC, they're gonna need him tomorrow. And it's the perfect matchup for people to not play this guy. I see a lot of people he's gonna be really low owned because they're afraid of Gobert. But I think he has pretty good history going against this guy, so I'm not too shy on playing him. Um, Another good center here on the bottom, guys. I don't know what's up with Gasol yet. He's coming off the bench until they get him going, so stay away from him until he really gets it. But a guy that I really like here is Robinson from New York. Price tag's coming up. Now he's at 6-1, but that's because he's balling, man. This guy's just in a solid spot here. Um, I know everybody's scared DeAndre Jordan gets the minutes, but like I said, they play DeAndre Jordan about 25 minutes a game, and then they put Robinson in for over about 25 as well. So I really do like him here. A good all or nothing play here, though, guys, is going to be Zubac, man, for the Clippers going against Memphis. They don't have anybody up front, so I fully expect, and Valanciunas is out, so I fully expect Zubac to get more run here. 4-6 price tag for a guy that we seen the 40 upside with the Lakers, so I fully expect him to do it as well here in this spot. But that will do it, everybody, man. Sorry if my voice sounds a little cracked here. Just got a stuffy nose, but I'm going to take care of all that to get better. But yeah, like I said, man, keep me updated on how everybody's doing, and I love hearing from you guys every day, as I love how the community continues to grow. This is truly a blessing, guys. So let's keep it going, man, and let's get this money.